Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a new series Hangout with ST. She's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto. And Hangout with ST is a weekly bulletin where we bring you top stories of the week.
That's right, ranging from anything that is local or to everything that's happening around the world. And before we start proper, we would like to wish everybody a huge thank you for tuning in to us and constantly supporting us. This is our third episode this week. So thank you. Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Right, and we are live from the ST newsroom.
Yes.
So do leave us your comments and then we'll try to read it. And also, if you haven't noticed yet, we are doing double denim. We are coordinated.
That's right. Denim
Right.
on denim.
Right.
What we're doing is basically we are paying homage or tribute to Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears
Circa AMAs 2001 in the happier times. Happier times.
happier times. All right, so this week, Alyssa, we're going to be talking about pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, but
Right.
it needs to know. We have to know.
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah.
And in fact, but of course, the thing is we will end things off as always on a very light-hearted note.
On a light note.
Right, on a light note.
Yeah.
So we're going to be discussing changes to the insurance as well as a naked man selling his house.
Right, and also the sacred cow that is PSLE,
Yeah.
should it be removed? And also, why can't Singaporeans just return their trays?
Disappointing. Okay, so, Alyssa, the Committee of Supply debates have been ongoing, right?
Busy
for
week,
the
right?
past week, right after the announcement of the Budget 2018. And a lot of issues were raised. And yesterday, particularly, the issue of the changes to the medical insurance were announced, right? And moving on, you can no longer go to an insurer to buy rights or plans that
Right.
allows you for to cover entire hospital
No
bills.
full coverage.
No full coverage, right? So anyone buying a new rider will need to pay at least 5% of his or her hospital bill.
Okay.
But the total amount that a policy holder has to pay can be kept at $3,000 a year, minimally.
And these measures were announced in Parliament yesterday,
Yep.
the same day when the Straits Times also reported that these insurers had asked the Ministry of Health to please get these people to pay at least part of the bill.
Yes. While MOH has agreed to this for new riders, it has not mandated any changes for existing policyholders who have full riders, okay, for their integrated shield plans or IPs. MOH is giving insurers until April 1st next year, 2019.
April Fools?
Nope, this is
Not
not
a
April
joke?
Fool. It's not a joke. It's happening to come out with new riders that include the co-payment and cap.
Right.
And at that point, no full riders for IPs can be sold. In fact, it's starting today.
Right.
No full IPs can be sold anymore.
Right, and to prevent people from running out to buy full riders before then, anyone who buys a rider from today
Yes.
will still have to switch to the new scheme anyway by
Yep,
April
by
1st,
April 25th, yeah.
2021.
Correct. And Senior Minister of State for Health, Cheong Tat, okay, he mentioned in Parliament as well. So does that mean for full riders completely no change? True.
right.
It's true, yeah. It won't kind of affect you, but you have to understand that for existing policy holders, the rider policies are basically commercial contracts, which means that in the future, if let's say the insurers decide to kind of like change the schemes,
Right.
they still can do it, right? And the $3,000 cap applies only if patients are treated by doctors on the insurer's approved panel or had received prior approval from the insurer. Otherwise, they still have to pay the 5%, but there'll be no cap on how much they have to fork out each year.
Right, and all the 6 IP insurers had actually faced underwriting losses
Yeah.
in 2016, quite a lot.
Yep.
I think more than $1 billion,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But Mr. Chi made it very clear that the ministry's move is not due to this, but it's to address concerns with overcharging,
Yep.
overconsumption, and over-servicing.
Yep. And we talked about the STPs that came out. Salma, our colleague, right?
Yeah.
Salma Halika wrote that. And in fact, in that piece, she gave some examples, right, of this
Let's hear them, let's hear them.
overcharging.
They're
Right?
actually quite entertaining.
Yeah. So it was reported that some private hospital patients, they made questionable claims. For example, there is this one case, a woman who stayed in the hospital for about a week for abdominal hernia repair, but at the same time,
She got a new body.
she got a new body, right? So she had a boob job. breasts augmented, and her tummy tucked with the fat transferred to her butt.
That's my favourite part. Okay.
But the cosmetic procedures, of course, were not stated in the bill because it's simply, you cannot
They're not
claim
covered by
them.
insurance.
They're not covered by insurance. So her total bill amounted to $46,000 with about 70%, $31,900 going to the surgeon.
That's a lot of money. And another patient was hospitalized for a supposed inflamed gallbladder. Turns out he or she didn't have it. But anyway, still received unrelated screening tests such as an electrocardiogram, MRI scan, and a tomography scan. The bill came out to $11,000.
Yeah, so it's all these extra claims and all that,
and I mean,
claims, and it pushes the premiums up. Yeah.
Because of patients like that, it's like the rest of us gets punished. It's a bit unfair. But this doesn't necessarily mean that full coverage insurance will be gone.
Yep. You see, at the end of the day,
the ball is really in the insurance company's court.
Correct.
How they want to price it,
Correct.
right?
It could be that, okay, full rider still goes on, but, they can just jack up the premiums.
Until you might just get other
schemes. You realize that, you know what, it's not worth it to pay for the full rider scheme. Just opt out for the other co-opt scheme, the cheaper ones, right?
Yeah, and we were discussing what sort of measures can be taken. But disclaimer.
Yep, we are not policyholders, neither are we experts in the healthcare industry or financial sectors. But we are just suggesting, why not private hospitals be a bit more transparent about your cost breakdown, just like public hospitals?
Yeah, then again, they do have a prerogative not to. I mean, because they are private hospitals, they are not public hospitals. But still, let us know what you think. If you just tuned in, we are live from the SC Newsroom. This is Hangout with SC.
Yeah, and again, let us know what do you think of the changes, whether is it going to help you out or is it not going to help you out, who is it really benefiting? And, let us know as well whether it's going to deter you even, from switching and all that. Okay, I think we can read some comments. Do we have any comments, Alyssa?
On maybe the insurance, not yet.
Not quite yet.
So we'll wait for that to come in, but we'll go on to the next one. So another thing that was brought up in Parliament. Okay, you have to guess, okay? So our next segment is something that you spend 6 years of your life preparing for. The duration is about 5 days, but it will affect you for the rest of your life. Also, they say.
And it's only unique to Singaporeans. Kinda,
more or less.
Kinda, right? Is it D, PSLE?
So easy, so easy to guess. Sorry, I was trying to build suspense.
6 years, 5 days.
Okay,
so what happened?
MP Denise on Monday, she suggested removing PSLE, which she referred to as the sacred cow.
Okay, what an analogy.
Right. But you explained to me, the linguist here was like, not, right?
It is a term, it's a term like white elephant and all that. But then again, animal metaphors, I don't know why.
And then she also added that there are highly respected education systems globally that do not sort your students at the age of 12.
Yeah. But you see, parents, if you're watching this, relax.
Before you run to your MP to complain, don't
start to throw complaint letters and all that. Parents, please relax because Education Minister for Schools, Ng Chee Meng, rejected the proposal, describing the PSLE as a useful checkpoint which gives a gauge of each child's academic strengths and helps guide the child to a suitable academic program in secondary school. Although, I don't really think that you need a test to know which subjects you're bad in.
I didn't need to wait 6 years to realize I was bad at maths.
You knew when you were in?
I knew straight away when I was in primary 1.
So you knew now, so sad. But hey, doesn't matter. Look at where you are now. Still successful, okay?
Yes, and who would be more affected by PSLE?
Correct.
The parents or the children, right? Because I don't think it'd be so easy to get rid of PSLE. It's so ingrained, entrenched in the Singaporean psyche. It's been around since 1960s and it will probably be stay around longer than our Pearl Bank apartments.
If you do not know the Pearl Bank apartment, big hoo-ha, it's going to be torn down. But that's a side point.
We digress.
Much has changed since then, but one thing has remained the same. PSLE determines the stream of study one goes to in secondary school.
Right. So in the past, a long time ago, before our time,
I don't remember, right?
Yeah, decades before us.
There
were mono and extended streams in primary schools, and then you got your EM 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But everyone still gets to the checkpoint that is PSLE. Right? So while the streams at primary school level has changed, PSLE not so much.
Although there was the latest change in 2016, where they decided, okay, you know what? We're done with aggregate scoring system. We're going to replace it, so the T-score, we're going to replace it, and it will be replaced with wider scoring bands starting from 2020. 2021.
So students won't know how...
Exactly how well or badly they do in comparison to their peers, because
Right.
it's just based on their raw scores.
Right. Okay, but then again, PSLE is a mammoth issue. We can be talking about this till
the cows come home. There you go. This is why
no
secret
wonder
cow is
secret
used.
cow. Okay.
Right.
Right.
But now, okay, so again, disclaimer, right? We are not policymakers.
We are not educators.
We are not educators. We're just
and we are not parents yet.
We are not parents yet.
So what, you know?
Yeah, we're just merely suggesting.
Right.
Okay, we're just merely suggesting. If you agree with us, let us know with our suggestion. Or if you think, you have a better idea, you can suggest as well, right? So, we are suggesting, what if we decide, okay, so we talk about, PSLE to go or not to go, or to scrap or not to scrap, right?
Yeah, because the idea that everything weighs on that one exam.
One exam, right? So if we scrap it, there must be some kind of other system to replace it. So we are suggesting, instead of having a one-time be-all, end-all kind of test, right, where we all get very stressed over, and then, that's the one time for you to excel,
make
it or break it, we have a testing or an assessment that is spread out, say, over 2 years, right? Primary 5 and Primary 6, right? And instead of, of course, we do not deny that PSLE is important because it does determine the educational path of sorts, right? Yeah. We still have PSLE at the end, but maybe it constitutes just about, say, 30%.
Right, and then maybe group work or something, other assessment maybe is 20%.
Yep.
Or something else is 30%.
Yeah, class participation and all that. And, by having that, you can actually mold the children and develop them to, to offer them a holistic education.
Yeah.
Because through group work, through class participation, project work and all that, teamwork building and stuff, you can build character, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but...
Like yourself, okay.
But then you have to make sure project work. If you can bring it home, then the parents can do it.
Okay.
Okay, or maybe not parents, someone else can help.
Okay, yeah, good point, right? So to circumvent this, then do the project work or teamwork during curriculum time.
There
and then
you
get
go.
the teachers to assess
do it on the spot.
Right, do it on the spot,
Yeah.
or to get the teachers to assess it.
So this would mean teachers also need to know they need to be equipped with skills, right?
Skills to do the proper assessment. So, project work 30%, and then after that, have a few tests as well, 5%, 5%, 5%, and then cumulative it and take a look, right? Because some students are just late bloomers,
right? Maybe they'll do better later in life.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we also are able to give holistic education, right?
So let us know what you think. What do you think about our suggestions?
What do you think about our suggestions?
Right.
And also, let us know as well if you decide that okay, PSLE should be scrapped. Why and why it shouldn't. Okay, let's see whether do we have any comments.
Right
okay,
now. Jeffrey Ng says, no, we should not scrap PSLE.
Right.
It has worked since it started, and it's a good way to differentiate between stronger and weaker students.
Okay. Right here. Okay, let me see. I'm just getting this fired up on my iPad.
Okay, do you want another one?
Okay, do we have another one?
This one is on the insurance though.
Okay, insurance, go.
Okay, so Adrian Rusu.
I see it.
Question, why don't the regulators follow the hospitals and doctors who abuse the system instead of taxing the majority of end customers for the abuse of the few?
Right. Okay, there is one more. Okay, Alman Falate Marzat says like the IB. Okay, so
IB program.
IB program.
So we're back to PSLE.
Back to PSLE, yeah.
Sorry.
So IB program instead
Right.
of having the PSLE, to do to do an IB program. Yeah, true. And last one, Stephen Go Robo. Don't necessarily scrap PSLE, but don't let it result. The result determine one's success. Let the result be as plain as it is. Stop publishing top student scores or how many had passed. I think we've done that already. Use it for academic administration to the subjects or education path the child likes to take. Yep. Keep your comments coming in. Let us know, and then we'll be reading it as well. Okay, so
next topic.
Next topic deals with something so silly that we have to talk about it, Alyssa. It's about Singaporeans who refuse to return their trays after they're done eating.
Why? Okay, so our colleague Sean Lee Miller, he did a video on the uncles and aunties who work as cleaners at these food centres.
Yep.
And they talk about whether these new measures, like the tray return system, whether it has affected their work.
Yeah.
So here's a snippet of the video.
My name is Chong Sui Tu. I'm 65. I work in the cleaner for coming 8 years. an electronic firm for 30 years. Electronic got stretch, this one no stretch. So that this one work a bit happy. That's why I like cleaner job. You clean, give customer have a seat. So that customer happy.
There you go. Now, for a full video, you can go on to straitstimes.com to actually watch it on our website.
Right, so after watching that, but I guess you really can't make someone do something they don't want to do. Actually, you can! Because in primary school and secondary school, we have to return our trays.
And in fact, right here...
Gifts.
In fact, right here at SPH, we do that as well.
Yeah,
right?
we do it too.
Yeah, we do it too. So really, guys, we can do it. No. So, okay, Facebook viewers, you guys are watching right now. What do you think? Do you think returning trays is part of just being decent human beings? Civic-mindedness, and should be done anyway without cash incentives, peer pressure, and reminders.
Right, so let me give you an example. So in one of the earlier SC articles, so we have a lot of articles on this. A man was interviewed, said that, no, I don't want to take the tray because I have to walk very far to return the tray. Or I don't want to queue up to return the tray.
Oh my goodness, first world problems, right? Really. But you see, that's the problem, right, with Singaporeans as well. We are a fine nation.
Fine city.
So we go with punitive measures. So for example, if we do something bad, we need to fine.
Get
so
punished.
Money, right? You know, fine.
Hit it where it hurts.
Hit it where it hurts, right? At the same time also, to make people do good things, we incentivize them with money.
Right, so some people who don't want to return the trays, they say, oh, it's like fueling like pro-capitalism.
Capitalism, yeah.
Right, because they say, oh, the money is going to the establishment and then the money is not going to these cleaners, but we're helping you in your productivity, blah, blah, blah. Hello, you get the money back.
Yes,
it's a deposit.
It's a deposit. You will get that 50 cents. You get that $1 back when you return the tray.
And even if you help the establishment with their productivity, why not? Some good karma, do something good. Why not?
Correct.
Right?
You know, but more importantly, I'm very unsettled that money seems to be the motivation, right?
Or maybe they just need a bit of peer pressure.
Peer pressure, okay.
Right, so at Khoo Teck Park Hospital, they not only return the trays, they also sort the crockery and the utensils.
We don't do that in SPH, right?
We
just
don't,
return, okay?
We don't, but they do because they don't want to get dirty looks.
Okay, so this is it, right? So it's either you get incentivized by money,
or you shame.
Or you get shame, right? Shame.
Shame.
Ring bells.
Shame. Shame.
Don't know what you're going to get.
Just return the trays. Just return it, okay? So another one. Well, if you just join us, we're so excited. If you just join us, we are live on the ST Newsroom. This is Hangout with ST, a weekly news program. We bring you top stories of the week.
Correct. And of course, you can always leave your comments. We want to keep this interactive, right? And let us know. And of course, say hello to us as well. Do we have any comments?
Okay, so let's see.
Okay, I get this. Okay,
you get it. You're on it.
Okay, I'm on it. It's gonna there you go. Okay. Okay, Jeffrey Ng says, I think it's wrong to ask why Singaporeans don't return trays. I say this because all my Singaporean friends do return the trays. Okay, I think the culprits are foreigners. Okay, so good that your friends are doing it. Keep it up. Okay?
Yes, okay, good
Keep
job.
it up. Okay, right. Fatima Salim says, return the tray just to be tidy and let other people sit to eat. Correct.
Sit to eat, maybe. Sit to eat.
Agree. Sit to eat, right?
Just being
we agree with you. Okay, we have another one. Wow, okay, good, Jeffrey. Jeffrey says,
Jeffrey
again, this is back to PSLE. Just 1 point. No, that is a crazy system, Hairianto. Because then students will be stressed for the entire 2 years. Give parents a break. Which was what Alyssa says. Is it
what
the
are you talking
parent,
about? They're stressed
or
from primary 1 to 6 anyway. So, never mind. Okay. Alright, so the next topic is a naked photo in a property ad gives a Choa Chu Kang flat owner more attention than he asked for, or did he? Right? Because clearly he wanted the attention, right? Okay, so
what
this
happened?
man trying to sell his house, and he took a picture of his bedroom,
Yeah.
and in one of the bedrooms you can see his naked body through the mirror.
Can you see the face?
Cannot, thank goodness.
Okay, thank goodness, cannot see the face. The advertisement was posted on more than one property listing portal. The CEA had been drawn into the affair and is looking into it. According to its code of ethics, estate agents must conduct their work with due diligence and in compliance with all laws.
And apparently the ad was actually up for more than a month, about a month, but people only noticed it on this past Tuesday. So this property agent, Betten Han, he said that, because the photo so small, I didn't notice it.
Is it the photo?
Clarify that it was the photo.
It was the photo, right? Okay. So he obviously did it on purpose.
Exhibitionist, right?
Exhibitionist, right?
No, but the thing is that you can be naked, within the privacy.
Yes, you can. But Alyssa, which normal person would take a picture of your home because you want to sell it, right? While you're naked.
Singapore too hot,
Okay, but you see, the thing is, we can laugh about it now.
Right, because it's censored, I don't know.
Because it's censored.
If it wasn't, I'll be offended.
Yeah, right. And because we are not the ones who saw the picture firsthand, right? True. But I think if we are the ones who saw it, we'll be offended.
I will, because it's just like a flasher.
It's like a flasher, exactly, right? So, viewers at home, will you post picture of... Okay, never mind, we're not going to get there. But if you are here with us at Hangout with ST, of course, it's episode 3, right here with Alyssa, of course. Gorgeous Alyssa and myself, Hairianto.
Pretty Hairianto.
Definitely. And we talked about a few issues. Keep your comments coming in because we want to read them. And of course, we've talked about things that are very heavy today.
Yeah, the need to know.
The need to know, right?
Yeah.
And then, we had the naked man.
Oh, that one not need to know, but nice to know.
Lighthearted lah. So, as always, ending this week's Hangout with the ST on a light note, here are some of the top comments on our Facebook page.
Right. Okay, do you want to take this?
Okay, the first one. The award for wittiest comment of the week goes to... Okay, so this is a story about having clear glass walls may not be a good thing. At least 3 911 calls were made after people walked into the wall. So basically 3 Apple employees hurt after crashing into glass walls. And then Timothy Quack says, I'm not the first to say this, but Apple is not compatible with Windows.
Whoa!
Straits Times reply, okay, I'm trying to give a voice to Straits Times.
Right.
Wow, well played, Timothy Quack. Indeed.
Okay, my favorite one is actually the next one.
Okay.
Can I read this one?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is looking after the next generation, alright? So this woman's iPhone was disabled for 47 years after toddler repeatedly enters the wrong passcode. Right, so Sal Alex says, like a Patek Philippe, you are merely looking after it for the next generation.
Okay, next one, massage guy. Case Trust accredited massage parlors that are not in designated areas like Orchard Road or Changi Airport will be allowed to operate only from 7 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Kojiro Ishihara says, WTF, what if I need open quote, massage, close quote at 3 a.m.? How?
Yeah, what if I want a massage, no quotes here? What if I just want a normal massage at 3 a.m.? When you go to a midnight gym session, then you're aching, you want a massage?
You just want a massage, right?
Yeah, you just want a massage, whatever time of the day.
Orchard Road is still open. You can go. Whether is it quote-unquote massage
or
just normal quote massage.
Right.
Okay, are we going to go for our comments? Okay, let's go last round for our comments, okay? Again, you guys, thank you so much, for hanging out with us. We see new faces and we see familiar faces as well. So, very, very happy indeed. Okay. Let's see. Stephen Chu says he agrees. Property ad was intentional. Oh, okay.
Okay lah. That's
and then let's see what else.
Cindy
Chin. Yeah.
Okay, so she said children have no childhood now. PSLE has created lots of stress for children and parents these years, unlike in the past.
Right. Okay. Do we have any more? Okay, Thomas Lim, last one. Does the salary of cleaners come from the rental fees paid by the hawkers? If yes, then customers are essentially paying the salary of cleaners and does not make sense that we do their work too. But if it does not work that way, it makes sense for customers to return their trays. Okay, so he's, reasoning it out. So keep your comments coming in, have a healthy discussion on our Facebook page. And of course, that's all we have for you
this week. Right. So don't forget to tune in again next week, same time, same place. And for more top stories and videos, do log on to straitstimes.com or our Facebook page.
That's right. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Cannot say this enough. That is our Facebook page, Straits Times, and our Twitter, that is st.com, Instagram, that is Straits Times. We give you a 30-minute updates, not 92 seconds update. And of course, at this juncture, we would like to thank the people behind the scenes once again.
Yay! Pop, 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 pop,
for making this a reality, and helping us out with this. Without them, there is no Hangout with ST with Alyssa and Hairianto. Not that they're gonna come out here, but yes, thank you so much, guys. And again, keep logging in to straitstimes.com for more stories and videos. And I am Hairianto. She's Alyssa. Goodbye, and see you next week.